Hey everyone. Hey, we expose police misconduct and keep public officials accountable. If you're new, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next breakdown. What starts as a calm chat near a police site turns into a full-on debate about filming rights and authority. Let's jump straight into it, because this one gets heated fast.
Yes.
Have you done training today?
Yeah, it's just training.
Has it been alright?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could I ask why they're dressed in the different uniform that we don't normally see?
I'm not too sure. That's not us though.
Oh, is it not police?
No, I think that's the army. I'm not too sure.
Oh, right.
Couldn't tell you.
Oh, brilliant.
We don't train with them, so we've got all different sites.
Okay.
So I'm not too sure where they've come from or who they are.
Yeah.
It's not a net issued uniform at all, is it?
No.
You'd never have to wear that.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just interested. We're like geeks, really.
Yeah. Okay then, thank you very much.
no worries.
You take care.
Buckle up, guys. Today's audit starts lighthearted but turns eye-opening fast. The cameraman casually chats with officers during their training and instantly spots something off, a uniform that doesn't match regulation issue. His curiosity disarms them, revealing confusion among the ranks about what's even official. The tone stays polite, but beneath it, there's a subtle power play, the public calmly questioning authority. It's a slow burn opening that hints this won't be just small talk. It's about to turn into a masterclass in accountability.
How you going? All right.
How are you? You okay?
Yeah, they're alright. What are you doing down here?
Pardon?
What are you doing down here?
Oh, just chilling.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing?
Just saw you filming, that's all. We're just curious as to why.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just having a look round, that's all.
Okay.
Oh, they can get that.
Right, okay, look, sorry chaps, right, this is how it works. This is a very big police space
Yeah.
that deals with a lot of stuff, alright, so there's going to be security issues in and around it. If we see a couple of people filming,
Yeah.
it makes us suspicious. Now, you might be completely...
Stop there one sec. No. Stop there one second. She needs to tell me something first.
You might be...
Whoa, hold on. No. Hold on.
Reason for what you're doing.
Listen.
Why we're talking to you is because it makes us a bit suspicious.
Suspicious is not a crime.
I'm not saying it is, but it makes us a bit suspicious that someone's filming this area because it's so prominent as a police site, okay? Which is why we're talking to you. So I'm
Sorry
Martin,
to interrupt you.
This is Alex. Not interrupting, I'm Martin, this is Alex. We're from the Mounted Branch, and this is why we're talking to you, okay?
Okay.
So if you could just give us an explanation
No,
of
first,
why you're doing
would you like to tell us something?
Can you just answer my question?
No, it won't go any further until you tell us something. You need to tell us something.
We really need you to answer.
No, we don't answer questions on a public footpath.
Okay.
If you tell us something first, we might have an amicable conversation with you. Have you got something to tell us?
Go on then.
Have you
Have
anything?
I got something to tell you?
Yeah.
Well,
You're on about us recording.
Moments later, the tension rises when mounted officers approach, claiming his filming is suspicious. The auditor holds firm, pointing out that suspicion isn't a crime, and public property is fair ground. You can almost see the officers trying to regain authority while realizing they are outmatched legally. He refuses to answer questions, turning every challenge into a lesson. His tone is calm but razor-sharp, proving knowledge is the best defense. The moment feels like a chess match where every police move is counted perfectly, and frustration begins to show.
Recording.
I told you what we've got to tell you.
You're on about us recording, and you've got to tell us at the first available opportunity you're recording us.
Let's start in a recording. NSPC body worn. Start recording. Start of any recording syndrome. Oh right, okay.
That's why we interrupted you. It wasn't being ignorant, or
My colleague there is just letting you know about the...
okay.
Yeah, right.
Fantastic.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
did you know about
It's
this?
just before we continue with the conversation.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to say to my colleague on that matter?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
What, that you're being body worn videoed and recorded?
Yeah.
Just, have you read what
Thank
it
you,
says?
thank you.
Very
need to-
briefly, yeah.
Well, this one, you're wanting something from us,
Yeah,
but you
yeah.
need to at least.
No, that's
100%.
okay.
We're not running away or anything
No,
like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, so we'll go
Totally.
over that matter.
Yeah.
So we're just literally having a look around. If we find something, let go of this, please.
Yeah, okay,
And
yeah.
if we find anything interesting on our day out today, like the horses and the training ground that you've got here,
Yeah.
we're making a video. That's all.
Ah,
about
okay.
it. That's all.
Is that for anyone in particular?
Just for us.
Just for us.
For your own
Yeah.
benefit?
And who are you guys? When you say us, like, what
Yeah.
Members of
you say
public.
us as in-
Just video makers, members
Yeah.
of the public, whatever you want to call us today. We've got no title.
Who watches the video?
Well, that depends who we show it to.
That's what I mean. Like,
Do they get posted online, or how does it work?
Well, it depends. If I find something of a house fire or something, I might sell it to a newspaper. If I find a police station with some training going on, I might show it to my...
So, thank you. So the fact that you've got that and you're got that in such a sort of like show me state means you've been stopped before. Do you film?
You guys film us, but we're not allowed to film things that we want.
Yeah.
No, we're not saying you're not allowed.
You're not allowed. What I'm saying.
Have a chat
Many
about
people.
No, but
not allowed.
this man's attitude, come on, like we have to listen to him. We could. That also, he's got information there. We can actually walk away from you.
Yeah,
if we're not being detained.
You're not being detained. No.
Well, we can just walk away now. But that we want.
You could do, but then that's going to make us be even.
It doesn't matter. Well, then you're going to follow us back up the road. You just need to have a better approach next time. I think so. I think so.
Agree to disagree. I think that.
He was very polite. What I'm saying is the attitude. We must understand. We don't have to understand anything. We just, if we're doing a lawful activity.
Conversation to go anywhere, we've got to understand each other, haven't we? So let's.
The standoff intensifies as the auditor reminds him filming in public is completely lawful. The officers insist they are just being cautious, but he dismantles every claim with confidence and logic. He explains his purpose clearly, documenting public spaces and holding authority accountable. The balance shifts when the officers realize they can't intimidate him through vague security talk. His knowledge forces them to rethink their tone, and for the first time, they start listening instead of commanding. What began as a confrontation slowly turns into a reluctant education session in real time.
Let's forget
about
it.
Depends from what...
You've got to understand, in this day and age, with everything that happens, if we see people filming prominent buildings and stuff like that, we're going to be suspicious. That's a normal thing to think, isn't it? Okay?
But in our eyes, why would you walk by something so interesting and not get...
No, I totally get that.
Yeah,
I totally get that.
We've got 2 points of view, and that's what we're talking about, and that's what we're trying to bottom out.
That's understood, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But prior to that conversation, we don't know that, do we? Prior to stopping and chatting to you, we don't know anything about this situation, really. So until we learn more about the situation, a bit more about what you're doing and why you're here, then we're kind of be a bit more like, okay, that's fine, or maybe it's not fine. But until we ask some questions and have a chat,
the guidance says that we don't have to account for what we're doing in a public space. So basically, if what you deem is suspicious just by having a camera and pointing it at your building from an outside perspective, we don't deem that as like, because we're not doing anything like out of the ordinary in regards to suspicion.
We're just have a conversation, can't we? As like
you can, but the guidance does actually say that if about social media vloggers and stuff, it basically says that we should be just left alone.
Okay, but we are allowed to have a conversation with you.
You can have a conversation, but the reason why I was interrupting him is because I couldn't help over here. You're putting your body cam on, right?
Okay.
And you're quizzing us about using the same device. Oh, all right, we're not pointing it at you in particular.
It's a sensitive police building. That's
sensitive.
You know that,
it's like that's like Johnson's baby cream, isn't it? You know, everything's sensitive these days.
But you must understand the way the world works, yeah.
Well, no.
And obviously, people want to film police buildings, police vehicles for not very good reasons, for not very nice reasons.
Well, we don't know about that because we haven't got that
hostile reconnaissance. Even though you might not be doing that, and you might not have that mindset, and that might be the furthest thing from your intention, that still is something that happens in the world.
Yeah, but hostile.
This is where the audit really turns brilliant. The officers claim they're just doing their jobs, but the auditor drops the NPCC guidance. Vloggers and journalists must be left alone when acting lawfully. The way he explains it, calmly and with proof in hand, shows pure preparation. He even flips the script, noting they are filming him without proper notice. Then comes his knockout line. If this was hostile reconnaissance, we wouldn't show our faces. The silence that follows says it all. Logic just defeated authority. It's one of those MIC drop audit moments you can't script.
Did you get that?
Yeah, but hostile reconnaissance, is it usually done in this way, that we've got our faces uncovered?
All sorts of ways. There's no way it's not done in this way or that way.
But it's not usually done in this way, is it? You know, but basically we've walked past God knows how many cameras, and there's that many cameras today that are auto recognition for facial recognition. So we believe when we've been in the town and everything like that,
Yeah.
I reckon the police already know who everybody is anyway, because we haven't hidden we haven't hidden ourselves by coming here.
But the thing is, as a police officer, you can't sit back on your rest on your laurels and think, oh, another police officer might know that, because they might not.
But how about
Work on might. You've got to kind of look into things a bit more, otherwise we wouldn't really doing our job properly.
yeah, but your job is to tackle real suspicion and prevent crime and stuff like that. But here, there is no issue.
Real suspicion, then that's fine, isn't it? But until we talk, we don't know that, do we? We don't know that from a distance. We'll just look in until we chat and go, hi, how are you? What are you doing
yeah,
here?
chat. It's just
Then obviously we learn more information. Until you glean that information as a police officer, you're ignorant, and you can't stay ignorant. You've got to look into things.
no, but I don't like to be told
Do you know
like
what I mean?
we
Does
must
that make
understand.
sense?
You
Does that
know,
make
like
sense?
why are you here? It's like if you can have a conversation, like
fair enough to explain to you why we're doing what we're doing. That's just us being upfront and honest and saying, right, this is where we're coming from.
yeah, well, like I say, there's no suspicion.
No, that's fine.
There's nothing that we're doing that should raise suspicion for you to challenge us filming a public building that's paid for by the taxpayers.
I would come and have a conversation with anyone, member of the public, that I saw hanging around and filming outside the police building.
You would?
I would. Just have a conversation.
Well, why don't you?
There's nothing wrong with me doing that. There's nothing illegal about me doing that. There's nothing
There isn't, no.
untoward about me doing that. That is just purely me as a police officer doing my job.
Okay.
And if I wasn't doing that, I'd be neglecting my job. And I wouldn't
Is
be
there
doing
no
my job
chance that you could just read the NPC guidelines and then
No, I'm
that
quite
should?
doing that.
And if you read that,
Yeah.
the guidance says if we ain't raising suspicion in regards to the things that you mentioned,
Right.
after our reconnaissance.
Yeah, no, I can see that now,
You know,
because I've stopped and chatted to you.
the big T word,
Yeah.
you know, and all that stuff. If we don't appear to be that, and we're actually filming openly, and we're, you know, we're not secretly doing stuff, then, you
It
know,
doesn't have to be secret though for it to be suspicious.
I don't think the way we're acting and hanging about for a long period of time, we're not in a rush to go anywhere.
No,
I don't think that's how someone would operate.
appreciate
And we're
that.
being totally honest, and we're
I think
filming.
there's a car just going to come out of there. Do you want to just? I think you need to come out.
We're filming for our own recreational.
By now, the officers realize this isn't a casual bystander. It's someone who knows the law better than they do. The auditor talks about facial recognition, citizen journalism, and how transparency builds accountability, not threats. He maintains total composure while they try to justify overreaching suspicion. Every time they push, he brings them back to policy and public rights. The dialogue feels tense yet controlled, like a teacher correcting students mid-lesson. Even the skeptical officer starts to ease up, showing how calm truth can overpower uniformed authority. The shift is subtle but powerful.
No, I
Pepsis.
totally get that.
Yeah,
I
but there's a
just want
story
you
as
to
well.
understand-
Are you aware of the story of the petrol bombs?
No.
Pill cars been set alight by.
Again?
We read a story
Yeah.
online
Yeah.
that there's a pill car has been set on fire
Oh, okay.
by constables on training.
Right.
They would use the word
Something in the media
like a
about
drunken.
that. Right.
It's an investigation, so we can't speculate to say.
Yeah.
You know, we just wanted to get a story of the whole place. You know,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
it's a famous place. This is where you do a lot of your training.
I don't think, to be perfectly honest, you're going to see a lot from where
Oh, we are. We're gonna get drawn up in a minute.
you can get. You're going to get a drone.
Yeah, drones going over.
Okay. Right. That's probably not going to help the
Why?
situation, is it?
What do you mean, hell? What?
Because
I'm being honest.
that isn't ideal, is it? You putting a drone up above a police premises.
Well, we can do that, yeah.
Okay.
I'll just check the area, because we basically go off.
Have you got drone with you?
Yeah,
Where is it?
it's in my bag. So we just have to stick to the rules ourselves, you know, because
Yeah.
we got the CAA, you know.
What do you use? Is it YouTube or mainly? Things go out these days, don't they?
Maybe Tinder. You never know.
Maybe Tinder.
Whatever that is, I've just heard it being floated about, you know. So yeah, basically, in this area, there's no restrictions for drone flying.
Okay.
Speed limit's 15 kph, so it's got to be under like 26. So we're actually in good territory for getting it up. And I bet it looks a lot better from above.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to get much this afternoon, to be honest.
Pardon?
You're not going to get much.
Well, I'm glad.
The auditors switch gears, revealing they're using a drone for aerial shots, and they know every rule under the CAA regulations. The officers sound uneasy, but the auditors reassure them, explaining their flight zone and limits perfectly. The moment turns almost friendly as they discuss horses, noise, and drone safety. It's a mix of humor and professionalism that breaks the tension completely. By staying factual and respectful, they turn what could have been an argument into civil discourse. The officers, now relaxed, start realizing they are talking to informed citizens, not troublemakers, just people who know their rights.
The horses have gone. We don't want them to be scared, do we? Or would they get scared by a drone? That's a good question, actually. So, if there was one...
So all the work our horses do, a drone they'd be fine with that.
They'd be fine with that?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Would they? Because we don't come really close anyway. We're up in air, like,
Yeah.
but the sound of it, would that not scare them? Ah, brilliant. Bingo. Right, Lovey, thanks for your time. CO424. But yeah, just if you ever speak to people in the future, just try and warn them about the body worn, you know, because it is important.
Are we going to work out who these chaps are? No?
Unless you want to tell us who you are? Do you want to tell us who you are?
Am I obliged to, sir?
No, but if we start, I'm not too far about that, mate.
Well,
Thank you. Sorry, that was rude. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
It clearly says
what we think, mate. Yeah, I'm not worried about what that says.
You should be.
No, I'm not.
It could help you.
If we think that you're up to no good, then we'll detain you under Section 43 of the terrorism.
Crack on, sir. That's the end of our conversation we're having with you. That is like that. That is. I won't talk to him. I wouldn't talk to him.
Make sure I'm out. You're not detaining me, obviously. I'm not detaining you. No, I'm just worried about you taking over. So anyway, just if you want to read it, am I out your shop?
Go on. Yeah.
If you want to read it, it's got lots in here
Can we
about.
get the others over with radio?
What for?
I'm just talking to my colleague, but thank you.
Wait.
If you feel the auditor's behaviour may represent a genuine security risk to personal. Section 43 of the Terrorism Act should be used as a last resort, only when reasonable suspicion exists. You should consider other possible remedies such as the Antisocial Behaviour Act 2014, if applicable.
Thank you for familiarising me with that, but I'll do what I think's right. And
So, do you suspect us of being a terrorist? Whoa.
Well, that's what I'm working out.
There
That's
are
what
no
I'm working
powers
out.
prohibiting the taking of photographs, film or digital images in a public place, therefore members of the public and press should be not prevented from doing so. Their images, we need their cooperation with the media and the amateur photographers like ourselves. They play a vital role as their images help us identify criminals. We must acknowledge that citizen journalism is a feature of modern life and police officers are now photographed and filmed more than ever. Unnecessarily restricting photography, whether for the casual tourist or professional, is unacceptable and it undermines public confidence in the police service. Once an image has been recorded, the police have no power to delete or confiscate without a court order. There's so much guidance been issued by the NPCC which is in our favour. We're citizen journalists, we're out creating content of anything we find interesting. I've already mentioned to you next door also with the conveyor belts.
I get that. All right,
So my friend, we've told you far more than we need to and you're still going down Section 43.
The fact that you're carrying that round with you tells me that you get stopped quite a bit.
Yeah, we're trying to stop it, mate.
It doesn't have to be that way, though.
100%. Okay.
We don't trust. We don't trust. We don't
not
trust
going to let this
road
go
constables.
on. Okay. Al, what are you saying, mate? Okay. All right. Thanks for your time.
Right, hold on then, please. No, you've upset me.
I don't care.
You can understand.
I'm not here to upset you.
Yeah, but can you understand why you might be? Because you've gone too far, mate.
You was perfect, like.
You haven't been detained. We're having a conversation. No one's sworn. No one's
we could
raised
have
their
said from the
voices.
start, nothing to do
If
with you
you're
mind
that
your own
easily
business.
upset,
But we didn't. And despite
Do you know
us
what?
going out of our way to tell you more,
2-3.
he's still going on about Section 43.
If this lady wasn't here, you'd be rogue today. You would go
Not after we've
rogue.
been so reasonable with you.
Okay.
You would, honestly.
I don't understand your reaction.
Just when things seem resolved, one officer takes it too far, threatening detention under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. The auditors instantly quote the NPCC memo back to him word for word, exposing his overreach on camera. You can feel the embarrassment as his female colleague steps in to stop him from crossing the line. The auditor even thanks her, acknowledging she prevented an unlawful search. It's rare to see that kind of composure under pressure, calm, articulate, and fearless. The contrast between her professionalism and his aggression highlights the importance of knowing the law and keeping your cool.
If we'd used that power, but we haven't.
You were very close then.
You stopped him.
We're just talking about
You
it.
actually stopped him.
Yeah.
You saved us.
We have a thing called discretion, so that is an option. But we're just having a conversation about it.
You
So
actually
there's no
saved
need
us
to
from
be-
being
there's
searched.
No need to be upset.
Honestly,
or
Livy.
offended, okay?
Well,
You actually-
We've explained ourselves really politely and really thoroughly.
I'm sorry.
Really off.
I've got to thank you, miss.
So-
You saved him from searching and handcuffing me,
We
perhaps.
need to get our horses back.
Get him gone, please. This guy's not bloody trustworthy around
must
me.
understand his frustration
We're not
there.
getting anyone gone. We're just gone.
You were so
We've
close.
got to get on
You
that.
said get the others out the van.
You don't know why I said that, and I did say that for certain reasons and different things like that. But it doesn't matter, okay? The whole point about this was to keep it calm and try and find some middle ground.
We was calm when we was on our own,
You know.
filming,
I was trying
until
my
you
best.
come over.
Likewise, and we're all human. Do we agree on that? Or do you want to argue about that?
Well,
We are all human, so let's take that as we are all human now. We agree on that.
how do you know what
Thanks for
I
your time.
identify as?
Thanks for your time. All right.
Thank you.
See you later. And I suspect I'll see you around.
You won't.
Okay.
You
I
won't
suspect
see me
I will.
around.
Take care.
Take care.
2223, we're going
See
to
you
go
later.
to the terrorism act there. I love your shoes, sir.
So close was he, to using section 43. He even asked his colleague to get the others.
And if that lady actually stopped him
Yeah.
from abusing laws, didn't she?
Yep, she said. Yeah.
As the encounter winds down, the male officer still tries to hold authority, but the damage is done. The auditors have completely flipped control. The female officer's intervention saved her team from a major mistake, and the cameramen walk away freely, heads held high. Their debrief afterward hits deep. You actually saved us from being searched. It's both gratitude and quiet triumph. The audit closes with mutual respect but undeniable victory for public accountability. Another perfect reminder, knowledge, calmness, and truth always win. Like always, guys, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.